I totally misclicked the wrong thing and it loaded the... It was weird. Sorry, everyone. I'm just shaking off the cobwebs because, number one, I'm coming back from time off. Number two, I just did a pre-stream, which I knew was going to be controversial. And right in the middle of doing it, I shit you not, a fuse popped in my fuse box and everything turned off, including my internet. And I was like, what do I do now? But luckily, I was able to reset it. Everything seems to be good now. Whew. What a pre-stream. Check it out if you didn't see it. But anyway, the weekend preview, which is what we're all here for, ladies and gentlemen. And what a week this is going to be, coming back from time off. This is officially the beginning of the final month of gaming here in this condo in Connecticut. After this this month, that's it. It's done. I'm moving officially to Washington State, and it's going to be great. I'm going to have my own office. We're not going to have interrupting noises like the air conditioner anymore. We're going to have a more confined area. I'm going to try to get a green screen set up in there eventually. It's going to have a PC, dedicated PC setup where I have dual monitors, where eventually I can do the direct capture and face cam and stuff with PC gaming too. I've got quite a lot of stuff planned. New series, just tons of stuff planned after the move. But the thing is, we have to get past the move first. And of course, a month or two are set up, getting all the equipment, everything in there that I need, getting the house working, and focusing on actually selling this place before we can get there, all right? So up front, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been very understanding of all the stuff going on surrounding this impending move, me getting phone calls and emails and all kinds of things that I need to stop and have extended breaks during streams, or the fact that here I had time off, you know, and you guys are understanding of that. Thank you very much for that. I very, very much appreciate that you guys understand what kind of a tumultuous time, but an exciting time this is in my life right now, okay? So as of today, this is the beginning of a month marathon of content. And boy, did stuff happen while I was gone this past week. A lot of stuff that we'll discuss later on, because especially this week I have Ask the King coming up. I think a lot of good stuff can be hashed out with Ask the King later this week, okay? But what you guys want to know is, what am I doing this week, right? I'm coming back. It's a crazy week with multiple new releases, lots of stuff going on. So here's how I'm going to tackle it. All right. Okay. First of all, tomorrow, big day. Well, actually, I should talk about tonight. I'm an idiot. Tonight, big night. I'm doing the weekend preview. As soon as I finish, I'm going to set up. We're going to do MLB 14, the show, tonight for multiple hours. I'm going to try to cram in 2.5 to 3 hours of new MLB content for you guys live on stream tonight. I'm craving it. I haven't played it for a week. I'm craving the game because I like it so much. I want to play it more. All right, so that's tonight. Tomorrow, we got 3 new releases. Yeah, I know. 3 new releases out of nowhere after, you know, all these months of having very slow releases, not a lot going on. We've got Wolfenstein: The New Order, brand new Wolfenstein FPS game that's coming out. We've got Drakenguard 3, a action RPG style game, and we've got Transistor, which is a game that was made by the same dev team that made the indie game Bastion years ago. They're back with a new game, which I think is neat because I really enjoyed Bastion. It was actually one of the few indie games that I played back then. Back then I was more about the mainstream and I kind of ignored the indie stuff. I played that one and I really liked it. So we got 3 games to juggle this week. And you got to say, well, how are you going to handle this, Phil? How is it going to go down? Well, tomorrow, excuse me, in the morning, you know, earlier on, it'll probably be around, you know, later morning, obviously. I'm not going to get up crack of dawn. But I'm going to be heading out to GameStop and picking up these games. And after that, when I get home, I'll be doing an unboxing of the 2 ones that I physically have copies of, which are going to be Wolfenstein: The New Order and Drakenguard 3. I'll explain a little bit about my background with those games. By the way, I want to say this up front because people have been complaining. I don't know why, because I've been talking about it for weeks. Release Day Unboxing very shortly is going to change. It's not going to be called Release Day Unboxing anymore. It's going to be called Game Day. Because the bottom line is there's not a lot to unbox anymore with these games unless you're getting the collector's editions. So instead of that, what I'll be doing, especially if I get the digital release of a game, is on a release day, which is Tuesday in the United States, explaining to you what games I'll be playing for the week, my background with those games, and how I'll be handling those for the week. It's going to be primarily focused on that rather than the physical unboxing because there's not much to unbox anymore, okay? Excuse me. I am very much suffering from allergies. It is incredibly high pollen levels here in Connecticut, so I apologize if I sound like I'm bleh, okay? So, Wolfenstein: The New Order. Well, first of all, we're going to do a release day unboxing. Then first stream tomorrow will be Wolfenstein: The New Order. I can't promise you exactly when it will start, but I will let you know on Twitter what's going on and when I'm ready to start that. I'm playing that on PS4, by the way. And then second stream is going to be Drakenguard 3. Now, I have to say this up front. Special case tomorrow. There's a final document I need to sign in order to close on my new place in Washington this week. I need to physically sign it in front of a notary and have a notary notarize the document, which means I need a notary to show up here to do that. So I've timed them. They're going to be coming between the 7 to 9 o'clock hour tomorrow when I'm typically taking breaks, uploading, eating. That's when they're going to be coming by to notarize and do that stuff. So I may be a little late on second stream tomorrow because I may still be finishing that up if they show up late, but I'm hoping they show up at a reasonable time and I can get it done. Boom, boom, boom. They're out the door and I'm back to business as usual, okay? Wednesday, sorry, because tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday, first stream, more than likely will be more Wolfenstein, especially if I'm liking it. If not, what if I'm not liking Wolfenstein? Well, then maybe it'll be Drakenguard. What if I'm not liking Drakenguard? Then it could be Transistor, all right? But the goal is, over the course of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to play a hearty helping of each of these games, okay? At least get a good dose of each one heading into the weekend, possibly even beating one, okay? So, the two streams on Tuesday and Wednesday will be those games. Thursday, my first stream is going to be Ask the King. This is the series where you guys ask me questions via email, via Twitter, via the website, thekingofhate.com, and the forums is the main place where you should be posting up your questions. Please post up questions over there. That episode is this Thursday. First stream. It's going to be a good one. I'm sure there's going to be, with all the stuff that happened when I was on time off, my God, all the rumors about going around with Twitch and YouTube and all this stuff. There's going to be tons of questions to ask me, so ask them. And Thursday, we will have Ask the King on first stream. Second stream, again, will be one of those games, of the new games. And then Friday, first stream will be one of the new games. And then Friday night, returning after a 2-week, it's been 2 weeks since the last time I played it, will be Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on live stream coming this Friday night, okay? Saturday, John Rambo will be here for Smart Guys and Co-op. This is week 4 of the big countdown, which means after this weekend there will only be 3 weeks left where he will be here, okay? Week 4, he'll be here in person. We'll be doing co-op. We have not discussed what it will be yet. It may be indie games. It may be that Broforce game people wanted us to play. It may be more crazy stuff like we did, like Trials Fusion or another crazy arcade beat 'em up. We don't know what it's going to be, but we're promised it's going to be good. Please be here. Again, if you love the in-person co-op that John and I have done since 2010, you're going to want to be here and not miss it, okay? Then this Sunday, as you guys know, my Sundays are typically shorter days because I go out to dinner with my parents, and this Sunday is no exception. So I'll probably do something on first stream, one of those 3 games, a shorter first stream of 2 to 3 hours, maybe a mini stream at night, definitely the weekend preview. We'll have to see. And then Monday will again be me finishing up everything I've been doing this week with those 3 new games. And the thing is, I have no idea how long the games are. I have no idea if there's going to be a game that's just a stinker that none of us like, and maybe we don't want to continue playing it. Unfortunately, we had that with Bound by Flame a couple weeks back, and by all means, I'm telling you right now, pretty much that playthrough is done because people did not like it at all. And hey, I mean, I thought it was mediocre. Most people who were watching it said it was shit. I don't see any reason to continue when we've got all these great new games coming out soon, right? So, that's Monday. We'll be finishing up whatever we can. And then, of course, next week is the big week with Watch Dogs, with Mario Kart 8. Watch Dogs is getting a midnight release at my local GameStop, and I'm going to attend it. It's basically going to be the last midnight release ever that I'm attending in Connecticut, which means there'll be a special midnight, well, not exactly midnight, but a late night stream with an unboxing because I got the collector's edition. I'm going to be playing the game late at night into the wee hours of the morning. It's the last time I'm doing that in Connecticut. So Watch Dogs is going to be a huge blowout extravaganza next week, but I'll give you more details about that in next week's Weekend Preview, okay? Now, before I sign off, a couple things that I want to mention, including a huge announcement that is now allowing me to do something I wanted to definitively do before I left Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, the big announcement is that Ultra Street Fighter 4, the newest installment of Street Fighter 4 that everyone's been waiting years for, will be released the first week of June digitally as an expansion. It's going to be on June 3rd, which is Tuesday for PS3, and June 4th, which is Xbox 360, on Wednesday. I will be getting that week. That will be part of my new content that week, and I will be tackling all the new characters and trying to learn the game that week. But what this means is that I am planning a special event. Right now, I'm tentatively setting it for June 14th, which is a Saturday. That'll be the last Saturday that John Rambo will ever be here for co-op. And what I'm planning to do is a marathon streaming event live here from the condo, where we're going to be playing games all day long. And when I say we, how about myself, John Rambo? I'm going to try to get OJ. I'm going to try to get Howard. I'm going to try to get Joe. I'm going to try to get the old school guys who used to be by to play Street Fighter, like Justin, like Drew, my old school friends from up in Massachusetts area. Nestor and Ed have expressed interest in driving down and possibly maybe even bringing some other people from my TGA days of Street Fighter. And we're going to have one last fucking show. We're going to blow the roof off this motherfucker. We're going to be playing Street Fighter 4. We're going to be playing other games. We're going to be doing a marathon stream. I'm going to have the webcam set up, so we're going to be panning between this setup, and then you can see everyone playing in the condo. We're going to have food. We're going to have beers. We're going to have fun. It's a final blowout in Connecticut before I move on with my life in Washington State. We got to have one last fucking explosive throwdown here in Connecticut. So the final CT Throwdown, I think that's what I'm going to call it. The final CT Throwdown will be happening. It's probably going to be June 14th. I don't want to 100% promise everyone that date because I don't know 100% it's going to happen that date. But how awesome would that be? After all the years of content I put out, one last event where it's like old times, where we're all here together, bullshitting, having fun, playing games, making fun of each other, but just hanging out and being, you know, gamers. What we started as when I moved in here in 2009, we end it just like we finished it. I think that would be fucking sweet. So that's my idea. I hope that you guys will enjoy it. And I really am dying to do it. I haven't had a Street Fighter get together in so long, and just the dawn of Ultra Street Fighter 4 coming out at this time is like the perfect excuse. You know what I mean? The perfect excuse to do it. And I think I'm going to do it. So should be great. Hope that you guys will be able to attend. I will give you more details, as I haven't even told anyone about this yet. This is the first time I'm even publicly speaking about it. So I'll be contacting people in the area, like I said, people that I know, people who maybe want to, you know, come by and play games and hang out and just have fun here. One last time before I'm out of here, moving on to West Coast life, right? So that is coming up. Spread the word. I'm very excited. I'm going to be into Ultra Street Fighter 4 like crazy to try to learn the game before that event. So there you have it. Okay. So that is it for the weekend preview. What a week it is, right? Jam-packed with 3 new games. Ask the King. Oblivion on Friday. One of the final co-op sessions with John Rambo ever on Saturday. All leading into the big extravaganza next week with Watch Dogs and Mario Kart 8. It's going to be off the chain. I hope you guys will be here. Whether it's on Twitch TV, right? Or whether it's on YouTube, either or. I hope that you guys will join me for the new content this week. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I thank you very much again for being understanding. You guys have been real understanding during these past 2 months with all the shit going on with the move. It's going to be over soon. Give it 1 more month's time in Connecticut here. The final countdown once I'm out of here and I'm in Washington. And after a few weeks of transition and me getting set up, we're going to get settled in and it's going to be great. I promise you, okay? Thanks, everyone. I'll see you for new gameplay this week. I hope to see you tonight on stream for MLB. If not, those videos will be going on YouTube, so check those out. And for new games starting tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. See you later.